Hey everybody, I'm Dan from the Hustle Couple, and I'm coming at you today with a solo What's Sold on eBay and Poshmark. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Amy is off working at her Dr. Phil job, and I am trying to hold it down here by myself. So I was just sitting here and I was getting ready to make the pick lists for Poshmark and print out the pick list for eBay and do the shipping. And I thought to myself, how can I make this a little different? How can I make it a little my own? Whatever. I just didn't want it to be boring and just super quick, me packing stuff up. So I figured I'm going to show you guys exactly how I make my pick list for Poshmark and Mercari, and then how to print the eBay one, and pull the inventory. And I'll take you guys along for all of that today because we've only got 5 eBay sales to pack up and 2 Poshmarks. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to show you as much as I can without compromising any buyer information and stuff like that. And I'll talk you through just what I set up. I set up a very basic Excel spreadsheet. You can do this in Google Sheets as well. And it's literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 columns, just one for SKU number, title of the item, the sales price, the marketplace fees, shipping discount and or shipping fees, whatever. A column for the total fees that will automatically add up the 2 fee columns. And then I have a column for marketplace so that I know I can put Mercari or Poshmark or Etsy or whatever. And then what I do for Poshmark, since that's all we've got today is Poshmark and eBay, is I get all of my Poshmark emails sent to a Gmail account, and I created a label for the address, which is orders@poshmark.com, because all of your order confirmation emails with the info that you need, like the item, the SKU number, and the mailing label, all come from orders@poshmark.com. So I made a label for that in my Gmail, and I can just click on that label and it'll only show me the emails from that address. So I just click on the first one to open the email. I scroll down and I copy the entire title, and then I click over. I have 2 monitors set up, and I have my Gmail open on one half and the spreadsheet open on the other half, so I don't have to tab back and forth. And so I click into my spreadsheet and I type in the SKU number 10356, tab over to the title field. I paste in the title, tab over to the sales price, which was $21. It automatically calculates the fees for Poshmark. That's what I have it set. Any other platform, I manually put it in. So that's 20%. There's a shipping discount of $202. So I put that in my shipping discount field. The total fees field calculates to $622, and then I just write Posh there in the last field. 10356 is the SKU. There we go. And then I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the email. I click on the mailing label, and I hit Control P to print, and I print the label like that. I close the tab where the mailing label opened. I go back to the mailbox, open up the next message, and repeat. Scroll down, copy my title, SKU number 4434, paste the title, sales price, shipping discount, and Poshmark. Okay. Scroll down there, click on the label. Come on. Open. There you go. Control P. All right. go. I just got to format my text field here real quick so I can read my pick list. And then I'm going to print out my self-made Poshmark pick list. Okay. And then I said I was going to show you how to do it. I'm going to have to blur some stuff out if I show you how to do the pick list on eBay. But let me get this set up over here so I can show you how to do this. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. So from your eBay home screen, you go up to the right here where it says My eBay, and you click on Selling. This will bring up your Seller Hub. And then usually there's a tasks box right here, and I'm going to click on Print, Labels, and Ship. I'm going to select the checkbox right here to select all my orders, and I'm going to click Shipping, Purchase Shipping Label. Okay. Don't freak out. You're not actually buying anything yet. Okay. This takes you to the bulk screen, bulk label screen, where there's links up at the top here. If you have any orders to combine, this link will be active. You just click that right there. It'll automatically combine orders from the same buyer for you. And then right here is your print pick list link. So I click there and print out my pick list. There it goes. So that's all there is to that. All right, so I'm going to go get this inventory pulled, and I will take you guys along for that. So we'll be back to this view momentarily. All right, guys, welcome to our inventory storage, which is just on the other side of the desk where I was filming. This is all of our inventory. We keep a numerical inventory system, which means we started at number 1, and we're all the way up into the 12,000s by now. Everything is stored in these very long boxes. We get them from Uline. They are 36 by 10 by 10, and these store shelves are 24 inches deep. So each box hangs off of about a foot in the back, and it goes all the way down to there, and then comes back. And this is our the most newly listed stuff is on this little shelf right here. So the pick list that I print out from Poshmark that I make on the spreadsheet I was talking about looks like this, and I'm going to get these 2 items pulled. So the first one's 4434. So I just have to look at the front numbers, and it's 4434 is before that, so it's got to be back in this box. I'm going to set this camera down and pull this box out of here because these are, like I said, they're 36-inch boxes, and they're pretty. They can get to be pretty heavy. All right, 4434. Get the back there. All right. Next up is 10356. So let's see, 10356. All right, that's going to be in this box right here. And there we go. All right, and then I've just got these little, what are these little containers? File, I don't know what these are. I don't know where we got these, but we use these when it's not a whole lot of stuff going out. On weekends where we're shipping out, 20, 30 things, we'll grab one of these empty boxes. All right, let's move on to pulling the eBay stuff. First up is 11631. Let's see, 11631. 11631. Here we go. Okay. What do we have next? 6064. 60. Ooh, come on, camera. 6064. That's got to be in this box and probably near the back. So I'm going to have to set this down. Got it. All right, let's go. All right, next up, the Where's Waldo puzzle, which is over in this box over here. Okay, 12326. 12326. 1 2. Why can't I? There we go. 12326. It's going to be down here. 12326. There we go. Okay. 12294. This is a bunch of new stuff selling. 12294. Okay, it's going to be right up here. Yep. And last thing I got to pull, 12333. Man, this is great that all this new stuff is selling. 12333. All right, that is all of our inventory pulled, and I'll meet you guys back around on the other side. Okay, man, that was fun. it's you never know how it's going to work out, trying to film everything by yourself and where you're going to put the camera. We're just going with it, right? Right. Okay. We're going to start with Poshmark like we usually do. First thing to sell on Poshmark was this Chicos collection, women's size 2, US 12, large, open cardigan, sweater, rib knit, navy, new. So that title, I know you're saying that title is a mouthful. Yes, it is. But it's packed full of good descriptors and SEO terms. We've got our most important stuff at the front. The brand, what it is, and what size. Okay. So this is a Poshmark order. What we love about Poshmark, like I said, we've already pre-printed all of our labels. Everything on Poshmark gets shipped priority mail, so you can use any free priority mail provided packaging that you want to. Our favorite for clothes is these Tyvek envelopes. Whoa, camera, man, does not like the colors or something. You can go onto USPS.com and order these supplies, and they'll come shipped right to your house for free. All right. Number 2 on Poshmark is, let me get this ready over here. Oh, number 2, Poshmark is sport coat. Come on, menswear. This is a John Varvatos USA Bedford size 40 regular, dark charcoal, wool stretch, sport coat, slim. Let's see here. I forgot to tell you what the Chicos sold for. My bad. It sold for $21. This sold for $54. Let me see. Is this the... Yeah, this is the John Varvatos Star USA, which is like the diffusion line of John Varvatos. If it says just John Varvatos, that's the nicer collection stuff. What am I doing? Come on. Scrolly. Sorry. All right. So Poshmark, all my sport coats I usually like to ship in. These are, still have a stash of these old Regional A boxes. If you don't have the regional A boxes, the 1097s work really well for sport coats too. They're basically the same size as these. You know what? This one's all stuck. I'll use the 1097 box. Sorry about the printer noise. It always wants to calibrate when I'm trying to film a video. All right, come on, John Varvatos sport coat. Let's go. All right. I'm sorry about the noise. It's all right. Poshmark done. Yikes. All right, let's get these eBays going here. So what I do is I write down. I have my eBay shipping, the bulk shipping screen that you saw earlier. I have that up on my other screen. And then on the far left, it tells me what the buyer paid for our, their shipping service that they picked. So this first one, I always write down what they paid, $5.99 for Ground Advantage. Next one, $5.99 Ground Advantage, $7.99 for Expedited. Expedited is just a service, the general service. It just says expedited shipping, so it doesn't pigeonhole us into using a specific like priority mail or UPS ground or whatever. As long as it gets there within the set amount of time, we can ship it any way that we want to. Okay, that was $7, $5.99, $5.99, and this last one is $7.99. Cool. Okay, first one on eBay is, like I said, this is all very newly acquired and newly listed stuff. This is a Grand Sasso men's size medium long sleeve polo shirt, sweater, gray, wool, cashmere, and silk. This thing is super nice. It's sold for $38. We took an offer, so $38. And this is going to somebody who will enjoy it. This thing is really, really nice. I'd never heard about this brand, and then I found it at the thrift. We did a haul on it a couple of videos ago, and I was talking about it. This is what the tag looks like. Anything made in Italy that's got cashmere and silk in it, I'm going to take a second to look up, and I did look it up, and the comps were pretty good. So there we go. Listed it really quick. So I had it listed for $50. And like I said, it took an offer of $38. But it sold really, really fast. So we love quick conversions. So this was $5.99 paid for Ground Advantage shipping. So it's just going in a regular poly mailer. 11.1 ounces. So we round up to 12. All right. And I put these little tags that we make on the outside so I know what's inside the package when I get ready to apply all my shipping labels. Cool. All right, number 2 for eBay is this is another brand that I'd never heard of before, and I got a couple of pieces at an estate sale. This is Hadleys women's size EU40 US 24 Fiona blouse, top, button front shirt, navy blue. I'll show you guys what the tag looks like. So we had this listed for $40 or best offer, and I think it was on sale 15% off because it sold for $31.96. So let me show you what the tag looks like so you can remember it. There you go. Like I said, I had never heard of this brand before. There's not a whole lot of info on it on eBay either. but it's got ridiculously high retail price, and I know that that doesn't always equate to good resale price, but apparently, like I said, I listed this like maybe this week, probably earlier this week, so it sold very fast. I think it was probably full asking price with the sale on $31.96. No, that's with shipping. So like a $28 offer somewhere in the neighborhood there. But yeah, like I was saying, the retail price on these shirts is like $200 to $400 if I remember correctly. So again, this was just Ground Advantage, basic poly mailer, so 5.8 round up to 6 ounces. There we go. Next up, we have a definite bread and butter item for us, a pair of soft surroundings, women's size TXL. This is why we bought these. Tall, the extra large tall pants, perfect Ponte pull-on skinny ankle pants. So Amy says it all the time about J. Jill. It's awesome that they tell you exactly what the item is on no, what am I saying? Soft surroundings. J. Jill tells you exactly what it is. This is soft surroundings. I'm just talking. I apologize. Come on. So these soft surroundings pants sold for $23.96. Okay. And the buyer selected expedited shipping. So these are going to go in a flat rate envelope. Maybe. Ponte pants are pretty thick, but if I can get them to fit into one of these bags, you know, and it's still relatively, we'll try it. So when they get like this, I like to kind of just flatten the bottom out a little bit and like bend the corners in, you know, bend the corners down. It gives you a lot more room in there to work with. And then just kind of crease it on the fold and just kind of pull it up and like roll it over so that it and then I peel the strip. Voila! Done! All right, flat rate envelope for the soft surroundings pants. Sweet. Next up is, let me go grab it right here. Where's Waldo puzzle? Let's show you guys this. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. The Where's Waldo Dinosaurs 1,000-piece puzzle by Aquarius. Sealed, new. This is the only way to buy a puzzle. Like unless you want to count the pieces or try to put it together first to make sure everything's there. Which, I mean, if you do, more power to you. But we ain't got time for that. Especially for a puzzle that's sold for $8. Yes, $8. But somebody wants this in a hurry. They pay for expedited shipping. So, do you think I can get this into a padded? I don't know. I don't. Where's this going? That's important. Boulder, Colorado. Okay. That's close. You know what? That's a close zone. I'm just going to see what it's going to cost me to put this thing in a tie bag. What does this thing weigh? 1 pound, 5 ounces. Let's see. 1.5. And what is the tie bag? 15 by 11. $7.85. Yes. Thank you, Boulder, Colorado. there we go. Wait, I can hear it. I can hear it. You're gonna mess up the corners. You're gonna mess up the box. And you're right. So if it's that price in the Tyvek, it'll be the same price in this box. And then the box will be protected. Especially if I put a little bit of packing paper in it. I'm not trying to mess up somebody's puzzle box. It's not my goal here. Even though it only sold for $8. Hey, that's okay. It's not sitting on my shelf anymore. As long as we're still under 3 pounds, we should be good. Yep, 1 pound, 10 ounces. And the outer dimensions are 12, 3, 14. Wonderful. Okay. All right, 2 sales to go, right? Yes. All right, let's get the second to last thing up here is here we go, Intimately Free People, size small, Sydney, army green, thong, bodysuit, tank. That's all I got. That's all I can tell you. This sold for $17.56. And buyer just selected Ground Advantage shipping. So into the poly mailer it goes. Okay, it's 4 ounces. And last up for eBay, we have this. So like I'm on a game show. Aritzia Babaton women's size small turtleneck cropped long sleeve white ribbed stretch. Woo! This sold for $20. And it's going expedited shipping. So here we go. Another flat rate envelope stitch. This one's a little easier than the pants for sure. There we go. All right. That is a flat rate envelope. Cool. I'm going to take this over to my bulk shipping screen. If you've been using the bulk shipping screen to reference, like your SKU numbers and what they paid for shipping and whatever, or it's just been up on the screen for a while you've been packaging all this stuff up like we have, make sure you refresh that screen before you input all of your weights and measurements. Otherwise, it times out and you'll have to redo all of the fun stuff you just did. All right, so first up, 12 ounces. Cool, that was already in there. Number 2, 6 ounces. This is a flat rate envelope. Cool. Puzzle 1, 10, 12, 3, 14. Yep, same price as the Tyvek, $7.85. Sweet. The Free People's 4 ounces. And the Babaton is in a flat rate envelope. Okay. Let's get these labels printed out and put on. So I write down what the actual shipping cost was for each of these labels. because the way we bookkeep, that factors in. So 3. I needed. There we go. Put it on the pick list, so I've got a record of it. And let's get these labels printing out. Okay, and then I'm going to print my scan form. There's a link at the top of the label page when you print your labels that says print scan form, and it'll take you to the next page. You just click generate, and then print. And that gives you a single barcode form with all of the labels that you printed that business day using the bulk shipping tool on it. So you hand the piece of paper to the post office clerk, they scan one barcode, and all of the packages that you have on it, on that form. So in this case, all 6 of these will get scanned in as received. All right, so first up is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And I'm just making sure that the right label's going on the right package with extra redundancy. I know so I have them all stacked in the same order that the labels printed out, theoretically. But again, never pays to be a little extra careful. 12294. 12294. Yes. Okay. 12326. Yep. Okay. Waldo. Dang it. See? The label for the puzzle printed out ground advantage. I forgot to check the service. That should have been priority. So I'm going to need to go back and void that label, reprint a new one. And since I've already generated my scan form, the new label I'm going to print won't be on the scan form. And if I use the scan form, this incorrect label will get scanned as received and can't be voided. So I have to manually scan my packages today, which is not a big deal because there's only 6. So the lesson here is don't generate your scan form until the actual end, until you're about to go to the post office, so you can catch any mistakes like this. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to go back to my Seller Hub, and I have to go to the Orders tab and then click on Shipping Labels. That's why it was so cheap. It won't be that much more. Okay, there it is. So the Where's Waldo on the far left on Actions, I click on Void Label. That opens up a new tab, Cancel Shipping Label, select Reason, Other, Send Request. Okay, and then I go back to the Shipping Labels screen, and I go back to Actions and print another label. Not reprint, that's different. I'm printing a brand new label. So I'm going to put in my weight again, 1 pound, 10 ounces, 12, 3, 14. And I need to select priority mail. Where are you, priority mail? Okay, it's 882 instead of 785. 882. So an extra $1. Not that bad. All right, so we're going to buy that label and print. There we go. See? Redundancy. It pays. And there we go. Cool. All right, you guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out through this. I'm going to run all this stuff to the post office. Stick around for just a little bit longer, and we're going to talk about the profit numbers for all the stuff I'm shipping out. Be right back. Oh, and there's cats too. Jeremy, picnic, reporting for duty. Whoa. Yeah. How's the day been? Up, up. You guys want your treats? Yeah, you do. You're a good girl. Jeremy, I'll get to you in a minute. You guys say hi to all your friends. Yeah, you're not impressed. Picnic. Anxiously awaiting treats, as always. Yep. Yep, I know. Okay, bye. All right, guys, I'm back from the post office, and I'm going to take you through the Vendoo bookkeeping process that we do, so you can see how everything gets entered into Vendoo. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Vendoo is a cross-listing platform, but it also does inventory management and analytics, and we use it for a whole bunch of other things, which we have made videos on. Please go back and check those out if you haven't. So what I'm going to do is I use the tickets that I made earlier, and I do this 103, 106. I know I could just click on the add sale details on the detected sales. I prefer to do it this way. It's just my choice. All right, what is today? Today is the 10th. So yes, this sold today, shipped today, sold for $21. The cost of goods was $3, $6.22 for fees, and this was Poshmark, so I put in 0 for shipping. So we've got $11.78 profit on that item. All right, next up, 4434 is this guy, the John Barbados. I'm going to click on edit. Yes, 110. This sold for $54. Cost of goods was $5.99. $12.82 for fees with the shipping discount, and then 0 for shipping cost. So $35.19 in profit. Oh, easy there, guy. Next up, 12233. Okay, edit. Yes, 110. $43.99 was the full sales price, including shipping. Cost of goods $385, $553 in fees, and $488 was the actual shipping cost. So $29.73 profit on that guy. That's pretty great. Almost $30 profit. Yes, please. All right. All right, 12294. Yes, 110. $37.95 sales price. $310 cost of goods. $487 fees and shipping. $406. $25.92. Not bad. If you see Hadleys, you might consider picking it up. You know, if you can get it for $3-4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6. Soft surroundings pants sold for $31.95 with shipping. $414, $419, and $760 for the flat rate envelopes. Still, it's by eBay is the cheapest place to get flat rate envelope postage. Pirate ship is like $8.05 now, I think. I think that's right. All right, Waldo. Where's Waldo? What you got? We got $15.99. Whoa, what am I even doing? Come on. There we go. $15.99 sales price. $2.92 cost of goods, the ticket says. I'm going to believe it because that was a long time ago we got that thing. $2.72 in fees, $8.82 for shipping. $1.53 profit on Where's Waldo puzzle. Yes! Yes! Didn't lose money. All right, the intimately free people. This one is $23.55. Cost of goods $5.45. Good Lord. Average for that thrift trip or estate sale buyout, whichever that was. That was probably a thrift trip. I can't imagine that being an estate sale. No, definitely not. Okay, $3.81 shipping. $9.49. Okay, one more. Yeah, come on. 11631. This guy. Oh, 10 because I'm counting it today because I shipped it out today. $27.99, $5, $4.02, and $7.60. So $11.37 profit on that guy, right? Yes, cool. So we want to see how we did for the day. I'm going to go back to the inventory, clear out my search filter, go to analytics, and I'm going to, today, $141.03 in profit on 8 things shipped out. Is that right? 6, 7, 8. Yep. Which, is not great. It's half of what our goal is to make when everything's running at full steam. But that hasn't been happening the first week of the year. It's been a slow start. Amy's been working the other job, so it's just been me mostly listing, and I haven't been listing as much as Amy used to when we were all working, in the mornings together, which has not been happening this month so far. Well, the majority of it anyway, I say. So, there you go. Guys, I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me today. And we'll see you next time. Bye.